Houston Rockets. Fred VanVleet and the Rockets have won their last 6 games and have become a real threat out.
We'll take a look at the starting 5. It's a new one for the Clippers. Terrence Mann, he was a Clippers clinging to a chance here. They're more importantly just trying to find a win. Ball is, will have the ball to start the second and third quarter. Clippers trying to snap a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap a 6-game winning streak that the Rockets come in here with. Terrence Mann checks in. This is not a cure-all, and it's certainly not Russell Westbrook's fault primarily that the Clippers are in the funk. They're trying to match the puzzle pieces here that they believe when
able to pull it down and get it off quickly before the defender got to him.
Clippers coming off a 3-point loss in Denver. I thought they played very well. The rotation seemed to be very tight, but they have struggled in clutch minutes as Sengun, the Clippers. George drives on Brooks, spins away, down the lane, hangs, and foul. What a drive by Paul George.
Not many people in the league can make that move and finish the play at the end of it. This is a terrific move.
The league was terrific of that in Toronto. Jalen Green down the lane. Speak of the devil, turnovers.
That time by Brooks. And look, the official wanted that 3-point play opportunity.
Short roll for Sengun. Fires back over to VanVleet, who opened up. Should be very applauded. They did a wonderful offseason, very underrated, as you can tell by their 6-game winning streak coming into tonight. Sengun, great footwork to the rack whistle. And a foul, and Sengun will go to the line for a couple. By Oklahoma City for 2 future picks. Might be the biggest deal the Rockets have made over the last few years. If we get a quick word.
Has struggled a little bit from the free throw line this season.
Stops for the heat check. Wants a whistle, not going to get it. And leaking out his tape with Leonard to beat, lays it up and in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, with him on the floor right now, you can take Harden as a spot-up guy, and you have
a game with 10 or more in the first quarter. Did it 8 times a year ago. Here's Sengun down the lane, no rebound.
Sengun, once he gets in the painted area, that should be a foul right there. Nothing called.
Just gets it in, but deflected by Sengun. Loose ball on the floor. Boy, Westbrook the other way. No whistle, foul. We'll go to the line for 2. Some first half. Sengun singly covered by Zoo. Backs him down. Nice play there by Zoo, but a whistle. And they're going to call Sengun for the hook.
Offensive foul.
Nice call right there by the official.
Ability to pass the basketball. VanVleet gives to Sengun. Only 4 threes on the year. Make it number 5. Sengun reins it in and cuts the lead down to 1.
The Clippers came with a double team when he had his back to the basket and the low post at some.
George for 3. He had a great start to this game. Sengun picked up by Tucker. Walled off by Zoo, and the help maintains the dribble, swings it over to Jalen Green, into the corner to VanVleet for 3. It is good. And here come the Rockets out in front by 4. 15-point turnaround. Sengun for 3. It's his second, and just his 6th of the season. It's a 13-3 run for Houston. 43-36. Timeout, Clippers.
All of a sudden, the 3-ball, they started out 1 of 6
to Houston. That's up a record number of points for a debut. Everybody was wondering, oh, can he handle being the #1 guy? Well, the answer was a resounding yes. It leads all with 13, but the Clippers trail by 7. A balanced attack. Sengun for another 3. He's a career 73% free throw shooter. Hasn't found the touch just yet. Sengun.
By the head coach.
Shot clock into single digits. Sengun down the lane. Good ball movement by the Rockets. Easton for 3. And it
seems like he could do that every time, and he has often done that in his career.
Did it one-on-one. Certainly a lot in a Rocket uniform. Jabari Smith Jr. with the flush. Too easy for Houston. As difficult as this second quarter has been for the Clippers, it is only a 4-point game. Sengun trying to change that with another 3. It is short and up at 50 apiece. Worth pointing out, Rockets 5-0 in this young season when leading at the turn.
Teeing up the 3 off the front of the rim, but the offensive
rebound picked up 3 fouls back in the second quarter. Sengun, what a move into the paint. May have been fouled by George. No whistle comes. Back to the second quarter. Nice play by Jabari Smith Jr. leads it ahead to Sengun with Terrence Mann to beat. runs into him, a whistle and a foul, and Sengun will go to Trick's report. A lot more shots for Houston. Why? Well, certainly in the second quarter, 4 turnovers for the Clippers, 5 offensive rebounds for Houston in this league. The other team has turned it over, but it is not.
Against Van Vliet.
Jalen Green into Sengun, shedding defenders and lays it in. Van Vliet. Sengun to the rim, bouncing into defenders, counted on a foul for Sengun. He has 15.
He came back and did hit him with his chest, upper body, and you'll see what happens right here. And get fouled.
Free throw is good for sure tonight. Good ball movement by Houston. Jalen Green for 3. It is short.
The better option, rather than him shooting, is to let Zoo finish.
Brooks for 3. Oklahoma City, that's where Westbrook began his career. Turnover on Sengun. It's a project that was started about 4 or 5 years ago. And it keeps on going. Sengun punishes the iron inside. Wow. 66 to 58-18.
Sets another screen, 3 screens, and then the wide open moment for the basket. Big man Tice couldn't get back in time to try and stop Sengun.
Just joined the club, lob to Leonard inside, makes the grab.
Can do, wisely used.
Tice down the lane, whistle and a foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. Look at the numbers for Sengun at this stage of his career with Nikola Jokic. They are similar, like very similar. This is a young man whose future is blindingly bright in Houston. Sengun way out on the wing against Tice. Shows off the footwork and the touch. Sengun with 20, 7 rebounds and 3 assists in bringing the Rockets back after the Clippers. A difficult situation. Westbrook in 9 minutes just 0 for 3. And the ball deflected out of bounds. There's a double team. Eason goes down the lane and absolutely crushes it inside. The Houston bench on their feet. Green, a catch and shoot 3. And the long rebound chased down. It goes to Sengun. Saves it to Jabari Smith Jr. Back to Green. Fouled by Powell. What a sequence there for Houston.
Hustle. Watch Sengun go after it. If that foot was on the line or not, but you couldn't tell.
Here come the Rockets.
On that one, he had Sengun guarding him. A little crossover book. You buy the big man. Why settle?
Footwork by Sengun. The Wizards being the other that do not have a clutch win. Sengun.
Man.
Zoo has only won 1 jump ball this year. Whistle. And Derek Richardson, as he's saying there's a foul against Houston. And it goes.
Shot goes up. 5 black jerseys have to go on the glass to secure the basketball.
Sengun. Tough shot inside. Rebound goes to Cole. I know that you appreciate your fashion.
I think it would be a Van Vliet Sengun action, but instead they have Smith step up and they want Sengun down the low post area.
The youngster Jabari. Sengun fakes the 3. Wide open lane. Down the hatch it goes. 99-90.
Timeout. Watch Sengun. Strong to his right hand. It looks like they want Sengun to draw that second defender. That's what they're looking for.
Clippers on a 6-0 run. Sengun against Leonard. Up and under. A whistle. And a foul. And Sengun first of 2. He gets this. Harden. This is for the lead. Oh, he put it in! Counted and a foul! Van Vliet for 3. No. Rebound goes to Harden, and it's about time. Clippers pick up their first win in November. They snap a 6-game slide. The former Rocket with the biggest play of the game, a 4-point play